Yeah, and that is what they have gone with. We'll see if teams actually, do.
You know that he's probably going to play that, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rock in a hard place situation, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It looks like Damai Llama is just dead probably regardless. The Rage trying to give him the armor to escape, but it's just not enough. And Hanskin ends up getting the first blood there.
Trade that for a little bit of CS here.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to go for this stack. Cool. Connects himself with a couple of creeps, but still, Charlie does not care. He's got the heals coming through. Damai Llama, he's just dead again. It looks like they're going to try and continue on for Theodacor as well. No mana for Charlie to get a rocket off, so yeah, he probably knew he was going to get it, but he was still just saying, you have to come here, otherwise it will get stolen. And it just makes more space for the gyro at the end of the day.
Yeah, and the gyro has decided to go fully into the barrage now, or just really, he was like, hey, Bai Llama is down and we're going to keep him down. And this rotation by adds here, like...
He's doing no damage!
No?
His ult is literally doing nothing! We do have an awkward crash from...
For the Storm, we have the attack speed and the regen for the carry gyrocopter. But of course, the Centaur Warhammer is a fantastic relocate duo as well. So this IO can meet up with whoever he wants and present a threat anywhere on the map as, oh dear.
Yeah, that's kind of good, but he's still on the long road to recovery here.
He is, yeah, but he's got the Vanguard, he's going to be working on the Blink now.
But Theodacor, he's just dead. Nothing his anti could do.
Mid-game fighter, the damage output of this hero is absolutely ridiculous. And then with an IO backing him up, this hero has solid HP, he has very nice armor as well. He's actually really hard to bring down.
Oh, they're going to make a jump right now on towards the Rin Ranger, but they don't quite have the full lockdown, but never mind, Chuan just charges after him, they still find the kill. It was actually the split shot coming out from Charlie that got the laner dead. Tier 1 probably going to follow it. Oh, even getting a dug-up bounty rune to fill up Chuan's bottle. Come on, kid. This isn't fair.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you got this one. We're fine.
Just trying to make this as quick of a game as possible, it seems. That's Damai Llama. Is that his fourth death? Or is that his third?
Tire iron to wedge the side of, I wanted to say D2 Hustlers open.
Yeah, the amount of times I've gone to say that because they just don't change their logo. Meanwhile, it looks like we will see a dead Damai Llama here. Every single person with Alliance to join in on that little cluster bang, I'll say.
Yep. And this is the benefit of playing the Storm more as the position 1 and playing him away from the team, which is that if he's hard to catch. Oh,
yeah, but he's fantastic at catching though. He gets a quick kill onto Theodacor. One thing I will say about Chuan, his shovel's been off cooldown for about side of Lunar Galaxy or even Alliance at this stage, but it's an interesting change regardless. Meanwhile, Theodacor, solo kill from Chuan. I'll stick a bit further. It's fine.
You can see the difference here with the previous kill over on the Kotal where the Bedlam was used. He was gone reaching Skadi before you reach her high ground. But it is definitely possible if you hate on her more, but all of Alliance's efforts have gone into keeping the axe and any kind of possible comeback down.
Oh, but speaking of it, you had to curse him, didn't you, Kips? You mentioned Shad's doing fine, and then they die immediately. Maybe it's not even going to be the Medusa, but even still,
it's a nice goal.
Take the fight here from Luna. Big call from Damai Llama. A lot of damage on Chuan, but still he doesn't die. But the power shot, I think, actually did get the final touch on Chuan. But S4 diving into the base. Man has no fear right now. And it's Zantic as well, good for punish this. Try their best, super low, and he will fall. But maybe Alliance will get the counter kills instead. They get the grab onto the Zantic. Theodacor also dying. So they get a whole team wipe. But hey, at least Lunar Galaxy finally has some kills. Maybe. But it looks like Damai Llama just overstays his welcome. Alliance realise that everyone else from Lunar Galaxy has already left the area and they just get a free kill. Why not? Might try and bully down the tier 2, but actually it looks like the rest of Lunar Galaxy, are they going to attempt to kill Charlie? It's a hard kill.
Very hard. He's got a Satanic on top of that Aegis.
Yeah, Charlie sees literally everyone, but he's not even deterred. He stands his ground trying to right-click away, but his first life is gone. That's with the Satanic as well, yeah. I think he definitely got more than he could chew in this situation. Egg is going to pop as well. Son of up control. What a fantastic fight from Lunar Galaxy. Even S4 just throws an extra body on the pile. What a huge... Probably going to be his death, but actually we can see on the map, S4, he's hitting a tier 3 right now.
Oh, the rat never dies. You know what? That's permanent damage. Hey, wait. That was a dunk.
Because the other team If you
Yeah.
are lacking, they just steal it away.
It does. It's more like if you don't have some good evasive hero.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the whole hitting Poodle.
That is
Cole?
massive. Shad control. Cool, trying to make the space. Can they keep Shad alive? He's trying to crawl, but it's not enough. Dabai Llama also falling. The egg will at least pop. Advantage getting involved. Maybe they're getting this go on to Charlie, and they do successfully bring down the gyro. But even still, it looks like everyone else is going to fall to pieces. The dive away there coming out from Tukalis, but he does not dive far enough. Maybe Theodocor's going to get caught. Schwam, he's out of resources. But even all the pressure on the pedal right now, full gas. The power shot will scout out how low Roche is.
But they can't engage. Oh, S4.
From S4, blocking the advance. And now it looks like Lunar Galaxy maybe an awkward spot. Dabai Llama with the control. Maybe they can get rid of his Aegis straight away. But Charlie stands his ground there with the Satanic already popped. His first life getting very low, and he will eventually drop. Schwan as well, still reuse all of his mana.
They're staying?
Doesn't have any resources right now. Charlie gonna try and fight through this, but the high ground advantage is there. The cheese passed over to him. Does get a lot of his life back, with a nice jump from S4. 3-man stop, 2 people dead. Shad surely gonna follow them to the grave, as there's literally nothing that the 2 supports can do there from the side of Lunar Galaxy apart from run away.
Not even being in the base right now. And he is getting distracted though, because he saw a juicy cuddle as we watched the live bar. Yeah.
Oh, gets Ogre smashed. Very true, although.
It's geometry, my dude.
I was never good at that.
S4?
Not my forte. I was for failing the jump, but big tip forwards from Schwan. He gets the Hex from Theodocore, but where's his mana? He used everything for that long range zip. Egg gets dropped, and it looks like the call is just to disengage. They got the free kill. Oh, it's Antic! He goes completely the wrong direction and gets picked off from 5 heroes. S4? They can't get a grab here, but even.
Weird, you can just say pathing, and it probably still had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Look at S4's positioning. Ah, it's beautiful.
More big zip in, Cypher Vice initiation on towards the Phoenix. He is down. Dabai Llama couldn't do anything. These right clicks from the Dark Willow do so much work. He's gone as well. And I think it's not long for seeing those 2 little letters appearing on the screen. There is a buyback from Tukalis at least, but nothing for the Axe. 1 set of barracks left. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, sorry dude,
Love
we don't
it.
know either.
Yeah, big old question mark that one. Azantic desperately charging forwards, trying to find something right now while Shan's into the background. The Phoenix is dead yet again. S4 is in deep, controlling them all up. And the real carry of the game, Pablo, doing all the damage as GG is cool. And Alliance, 1 game up in this best of 3 for the knockout.
Yeah, and very decisively. That is... We did see a couple of moments.
Sausages, not a very healthy diet, but it was good fun regardless. As we see, a first blood attempt maybe, everyone running straight into Handskin. Poor on Undying, I think he hit quite a lot of people there with the decay. He's trying to run away, he's super tanky, but the glimpse still does secure the kill. They're going to get the counter grab onto Dabai Llama, maybe Theodocore as well, as we see the Hawk flying around. What's it doing? It's hitting the illusion, it's hitting the wrong person, but it doesn't matter. They still kill Theodocore.
At the very least, they're relatively mobile, except for the Sven, so they might just be able to disengage. And yeah, this Hawk is what I want to see, because I haven't seen it in action yet. I've only like read about it as Dabai Llama. Ooh.
He's in danger. Does get ran down from Charlie. The final right click. Does manage to get the kill. All right, another one grabbed up for Charlie. Very nice start from Terrorblade. And yeah, like you mentioned, there's Tukalis there, but the Hawk is much more interested in just hitting these creeps.
I mean, the idea, it's like a bird flying into a window. Oh no,
no.
No! Not like this!
Again! This is just like game number 1.
Oh.
Alright, that... Not interested anymore.
I mean, at least he kept the enemy support from returning to the top lane, where right now Charlie is actually losing a bunch of stats to Dabai Llama.
Yeah, getting whittled away bit by bit. Only 190 HP. Meanwhile, TP
Charlie,
coming in from
six.
Tukalis, trying to take this fight right now. He's just standing his ground. But he's just dead anyway. I think he wasn't running because he thought there was going to be a glimpse. But I don't think there wasn't actually enough mana, I don't think, for the Disruptor. So if he knew...
Is a level above him, so the glimpse will have to be used.
Yeah, just trying to make some space. Meanwhile, Hanskin got 2 people on his case, 4 stacks of poison. Ooh, nice usage of the Lotus, but all that does is just give the last hit over towards Atlantic. We also had the Arcane Rune, so...
You've got an Ember Spirit this time around, though. You're not reliant on one underfarmed axe in order to do all the damage. As here comes the dive.
Oh, this is big. Nice rotation comes in from Hanskin, secures the grab onto Shad. Ember Spirit also here. He's actually going to be able to get the pick off on towards S4. Perhaps the Hawk gets him the root. The Slight not going to be enough, but one more charge forwards will manage to get the kill. Xantic still plenty of mana to work with, but no more Remnant charges. Actually, Deal had one. He's gone. He's fine. Easily evades that. Schwan though getting involved. Going to be able to get this kill into the overcore. Or not. Wow.
No.
Okay. That's surprising. Beavis one. So a slight lead there from Alliance.
And Scant chase completely out of remnants. Well, that's a chase right there, though.
Schwan does have a shield rune though, so he's able to stand his ground for a bit longer. Not really threatened. HP not moving. And Xantic's actually the one who dies from this. Shield rune too damn strong. But Schwan got 4 poisons. The 5th lands, but it's not actually enough. Level 2 Shadow Poison. Still not getting the kill. Glimpse on towards Pablo here, which will get the kill with a Thunderstrike. But not really the high priority Storm Spirit that you were after.
No, that is a fantastic exchange for Alliance right there. Keeping so many heroes busy while Shad was already getting chased by as far as not even taking the tower, mind you.
Just casually diving past, keeping everyone at bay. But Xantic's still nearby. Maybe they want to try and force a fight as the tower does actually fall down to Charlie, who looks like he's going to go back towards the top. You know, a lot of the time you see the carry now move down to the bottom area once.
That is a pushing hero with a disable that people would not like to walk into.
Oh, and Pablo, perfect setup. Telekinesis into the Stolen Hammer. And that will be shut down eventually. Hawk still hitting creeps rather than heroes. They really need to change that attack priority. That seems wrong. But he still dies in the mid. Support's getting traded. Maybe they can get his kill on Schwan, but he should be able to get away with these.
Nice,
still plenty of resources for a Xantic chasing after him right now. Glimpse back, no resources. Actually pops the stick charges, but to Carlos. Actually no, Xantic got the kill there. I think the Siren Chains damage is still enough. But S4, he's now getting involved. What can a Xantic do? He's got Remnant charge in 10 seconds. Stormhammer come. The hero for a change. What a pop move! And there he won't. He get the kill to a Xantic. That bird is so confusing.
Saving ads with it, which is... I'm not sure what hero was flanking that was so important to take down, but I guess I'll never know because Shad is just taking a tumble on the top lane.
Yeah, not really anything you could do in response. And yeah, just look at his net worth, man. He is so far behind. 1,000 gold behind Charlie at just 11 minutes in.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
And this is not a carry matchup, as I mean, Sven needs to be ahead in most matchups, but especially versus Terrorblade.
Yeah, really needs. It looks like Theodore's going to get ran down. Charlie also here, but can't quite net a kill himself, so maybe they might try and just transmute this into a tier 1 push. There's actually Damai Lama. He's causing quite a distraction right now, dragging everybody away, but with the connection from Schwan, the Raw, Telekinesis, more than enough to make sure he does die. Even Stolen Chakram for some extra damage there from Pablo.
That is actually of that work that Theodorer has been doing coming to fruition here, so that is a nice cash injection. Of course, that does mean that you're off map.
Yeah. Just another death for Damai Lama. And they're really tipping him, man. They've tipped him so many times this game. Really trying to tilt him out.
Well, he started it with the tip in the previous game, so it's a fair game.
Oh, Stagstorm drop, trying to get this kill on towards the Rubik. Pablo trying to walk it off with the Chakra, making space. There's nothing Xantic can do to follow it. They actually glimpse him back right now. And with the nice jump through there with the Remnant, it's enough damage to get the kill and escape at the same time. And that was actually dangerous as well. Charlie coming in as well as Schwan with a DD. That could have been a very, very bad situation.
Yep, and it's still going to cost.
Sit back, watch your buildings die. And just pray that Shad becomes big enough before this game is actually over. Oh, although Damai Lama, he is being caught. Silence as well there from the Orchid pickup, Schwan. And he does go down. How did they for? Just let him be, but Schwan. Maybe he can set up. Needs another TPs to come in. Now they are actually coming through right now. Orchid set up to lead things off. Pablo's going to be in Stolen Sleight of Fist. Not the best skill, but it's enough to actually help get the grab. Xantic does fall. Very nice pick off indeed.
I would have given it, really.
Yeah, I felt like it'd be more like 65% or something like that towards Alliance, but okay. Pretty even. Although it looks like Davai Lama's going to get his 7th death of the game, unless he can't get himself away, but nah. S4 says no, you are staying and dying, my friend. It's just another taken away there for the Goblin Man. It's not great. But yeah, like you're saying with Shad's farm, it's a...
With this Sven at the ready, they're going to go look for some kills.
Yeah, they might bump in towards Tron. It's a really nice target to get if they can burst him down immediately. They've got the chain set up, all the control, static storm as well. And with the Aegis already timing out, it's a free kill. The rest of the Alliance are now turning up. But it might just be a kill onto Theodacor that they have to settle for. I'm not sure if they've got the grab to bring down the Xantic. And actually, Hanskin's now getting focused up. In danger here for the Undying. The Decay Sack, sorry, not enough. He will die. It's a 2-hero advantage here for Lunar Galaxy. And it looks like they're gearing up to continue the fight. They don't want to fall back.
Chip.
Slow slight fists. Xantic bit by bit, bringing them down. Got strength fuse, jump forwards in. There's going to be the Roar trying to make the space. It looks like Alliance are just trying to disengage right now as poor old Pablo is separated. S4 getting very low as well from the constant pressure from the Xantic in its backlines. Nice little kinetic fields, locking the 2 members of Alliance in. No escape here. 2-man Stormhammer. It's just Charlie on his own, and he can't even do anything. Everybody dead. Alliance didn't get a single person out of that. Theodacor, man, 11, just been full priority stacks. Really has been probably a major reason about why Shad is so farmed right now. Maybe they're actually going to find him. Good cut off there from Schwan. No BKB got popped from the Sven. He's really got nerves still to hold on to it. And yeah, not too forced to use that one, but Xantic indeed focusing on towards S4. Just trying to apply as much pressure as possible. He has the safety net of his own BKB. Plus, just to zip out, he actually gets control of the Roar. The right click's raining in. Is he going to die? He will, but there is going to be the Aegis coming back through. Carlos not so fortunate. Still gets pulled down. Charlie just going to continue the right clicks onto anybody gets too close. And Xantic has been caught yet again, but can he get the zip away? He does, just barely up to the high ground. And Shad, he still can't fully commit. He's just been sort of running around the outside, poking and prodding. He's also already used God Strength, so maybe this is an opportunity for Alliance to go high ground. Again, the TB illusion just sees them Lama casually walking into the pit, and everyone actually evacuates the area. They don't want to just force this fight. His motion is dangerously low. Could see a potential snatch coming through if either team just makes a blind jump for it. Lama?
They don't want to go on him.
They do not. It's the worst target for Alliance to focus down.
And he knows.
Lama knows that. Yeah, he's just like, come on, hit me. Someone do something.
Cowards, there we go.
He's in. He gets no. His ultimate doesn't do anything. He immediately dies. Davai Lama gets the Aegis. It's an absolute disaster here for Alliance. They're going to try their best to recover, but they're falling to pieces right now. Person after person getting taken away. Hanskin, the last one left, and he will die. Chuan TP.
I guess it's... I mean, they can kill off the creep waves really easily, but Davai Lama doesn't really need to care about that. And yeah, you can see by him over-positioning here. Oh! Little harpoon action.
Hanskin takes a beating. Still alive for now, though. Davai Lama's on the case with the involvement of Xantic as well as Pablo. Both supports gone. And you can see the 3 cores and Alliance not interested at all in trying to defend. They're just shoving mid and top wave as much as possible. That instant lockdown onto anyone who gets caught, pretty much guarantee their deaths. I think Theodacor also bought a Lincoln, so another means of sort of dealing with the Roar, dealing with the Sunder. Oh, Charlie!
And he's...
That's a big target to kill. Immediately removing away that disruptor. It's a good way to start, but Shad's damage doing so much damage to S4. He does manage to eat the cheese. He's going to be okay, but Schwan, he gets deleted. Charlie, he's desperately trying to run himself away, but he just can't do it. He is dead. No buybacks to be seen here from Alliance. And this could just be a GG push.
It is over. Alliance have absolutely no damage left to pour into any of these heroes, and they're all...
I don't know.
No, I don't think that it was only that. I also think that in general, this Undying has had to play pretty far forward, and he hasn't had a lot of chance to get it off.
Making a jump up with the Stag Storm against the lockdown to Storm before he presses the BKB. That is a dead Schwan. No buyback as well. Charlie also in deep, trying to kill supports, but they just run away from him. They're not interested. Maybe he can get the kill to Theodacor, but he's dead before it happens. He is gone. And then it is. The GG call is in. The Lions tap out. Lunar Galaxy push it all the way to game 3.
Yes, and now they've also shown off why I was so enthusiastic. I mean, he's got the Oligor with him as well. Slark, quite a fragile hero.
Yeah, definitely until you know, he gets a couple of points into the Essence Shift stack and he can start standing his ground. Meanwhile, Dakala's getting very low. Will actually be the first blood going towards S4. Shad desperately trying to get the counter kill. And it's actually Ducalis somehow gets it. How was it? Probably blood grenade, right? Has to be.
Yeah, must have been.
So we'll see. Just a little mini Centaur making some space. The rune will spawn top. Hanskin gets the shield. Pablo, though, has been caught here from this astral imprisonment. Charlie's coming, or Schwann's coming in, sorry, but unfortunately Pablo still dies. And in response, Schwann just takes tons of damage, and now he has to run back to base. Always forget when the hammer gets dropped sometimes. It is pretty impactful.
Yeah.
Does get to forget about. But two rotation coming in, Alliance. They want to bring down Davai Lama. You know, they've not killed him once this game, and they've done it a lot in the last one. So they want to make sure he at least dies once. And eventually he will fall. The final right click there from Charlie gets the kill. Some space made for the Slark. Just as the OD is now completed a Meteor.
Normally, okay, the creeps don't... As long as you dip into the jungle as the Ember Spirit and then come back before the creeps hit your tower, you're fine, right? But if the creeps are even just on the ramp, you're going to be taking chipping tower damage. And it's just too fast. Either you need to be in the lane constantly, or your tower's going to go down.
Yeah. It's just hard to play around that, you know. You've got to make rotations every now and then. As we see rotations get a kill onto S4 as well as a Xantic. So, two relatively big targets getting brought down there, different parts of the map.
Much more than you don't even have to because they need to come at you.
Yeah. I saw a little attempt there to kill Schwann, but Xantic was actually just a tiny bit too soon on the hammer. Doesn't get a connection instead. Glimpse onto Davai Lama. In comes Charlie. Actually misses the leap connection. Maybe that's going to be enough to allow the Tide to escape. He ravages, connects onto 4. He does give him the opportunity to disengage, and now in comes the Xantic. Drops the hammer, kills Pablo. Charlie, he's going to try and stand his ground. Doesn't have his ulm anymore, and he will fall. He don't actually get the grab onto the Xantic first, though. Even Davai Lama still lingered, and Schwann, this DD is doing so much work. Ducalis not long for this world, as he will fall. So a very chaotic fight happening at just 9. It's crazy how tanky he is as well with just the Meteor Hammer pickup. Like 1300 HP from an intelligence hero 10 minutes in, it's very strong. And that's even without power treads or anything like that. Meanwhile, looks like S4 is just going to get a freebie here onto Ducalis. Glimpse dragging it back in Schwann. Blinding Light pushes him up to the high grounds, whereas Xantic is still lingering right now. Do they want to catch more neck and neck? Exciting stuff.
I want to say baited the Davai Lama to the mid lane right now, that they didn't in-out in here, but nobody's actually left.
Yeah. I mean, they immediately see the amount of support he has behind him, they run away. S4 is going to get caught. Ravages there. Only actually clips into one of the backline as the Astral was used at the same time. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication.
That feels good if you're Alliance.
Dynamic here of this game, still less than 1k gold lead, still Shad sat at the top, just the other two cores who are lagging behind. And yeah, Alliance feel like they're just buying time for the Slark, and Galaxy feel like they're buying time for Shad, and the double hammer setup, at least one of them lands. But even still, S4 super speedy, slowed now coming out from the Kotl, and looks like he will die just from a couple more orbs. They bring him down. It would have been hilarious if both hammers hit there. Just disgusting.
One smack after the other. They were very close. And I keep on waiting for Alliance to make moves.
People from Alliance nearby, they did actually have a high ground ward as well on top of the Twin Gate, and they're coming in. But they've got to be a lot quicker. Roche down to about quarter HP.
They're missing their big team fighter.
They are, yeah. He's now TPing in towards that small outpost. Rest of D2. Oh, sorry, not D2. They're trying to make space to get this Roche finish. The supports lose their lives, but all the cores TP out to safety. So nicely done there from Lunar Galaxy.
Volunteer yourself. If somebody tells you to do it, they're just reminding you that you're missing out on the opportunity to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah. But think of the honor of dying for your team.
Now, and I've just moved seamlessly to adapt for that. It's the small things.
Yeah. Really, really good. We see the smoke move. Ooh, got a glimpse. That's Hanskin, most likely dead. He's desperately trying to save his creep armor. He knows he's not long for this world, or is he? He actually does get pulled away, but the Mystic Flare just in time to actually bring him down. And now in goes Charlie. trying to do what he can. Again, the hammer is off time, but even still, the Ravage is going to be
The second one.
Before Charlie was able to resolve. Good vacuum into the wall. Fantastic plays there from S4, trying to bring this game back into his favor, while Schwan doing tons of work in the backline. The overcourt is dead, and now Galaxy, it's just the call to run away, but can they get out without sustaining any more losses?
Oh no.
So Savai Lama falls, and Zantic looks like he attempted to take Pablo to the grave with it, but it does not work. It ends up being 3 for 1. I mean, now it's 3 for... Oh wait, it's an Aegis, I forgot about that. Alright, it's not 3 for 1 yet.
But it will be.
It will. The Sentinel stun there to secure. Alright, now it's 3 for 1.
Actually quite limited. It's all very bursty. It's basically Skywrath ult, OD ult, plus whatever the Sven puts out. And the Sven is limited by that God Strength and by the BKB, and now we got Charlie still had some stacks left over, I think.
Yeah. Now plus 6 permanent actually for him.
Nearly to the Shivas.
So DD also in the hands of Charlie right now, and it looks like Luna Galaxy are actually coming over, so they're going to offer him up a fight. There's Shad trying to bully down on towards Pablo. They do successfully kill the Disruptor, so they got that hero advantage. No buyback as well, so Pablo can't just immediately join into this Roche Pit fight.
Alliance are still going for it.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a quarter duration left of this DD. If they want to fight, they have to do it right now whilst they have this big sort of bonus damage output. But I think it's actually a big fake out. Luna Galaxy, they go to the back lines. Hanskin's dead. S4 in danger with the Mystic Flare. He is gone. Completely catching Alliance by surprise. And that's going to be free engage right now. Charlie's shown himself in the wave. So Luna Galaxy, not quite eager to jump onto Slug. And actually, it's Alliance who's charging off of them right now. Found the focus on Savai Lama.
Is there
no
Ravage
this time. Nothing to use. Vacuum back onto 2. There is going to be the Stag Storm as well. Only in danger and dead. Nothing Azantic can do in that situation. We watch Schwan. Good shackle
back to the chase.
Sports, trying to bring down as many people as possible. The Slug, man, just so damn slow. But the Glimpse completely negating that Blink Dagger escape attempt. He will fall. Finally, it looks like the rest of Galaxy will get out alive, but taking 3, they're all huddled up in a pretty decent spot, but I don't know, it doesn't look as though they all broke ranks and ran in different directions. Meanwhile, Luna Galaxy's still trying to take this fight right now. Shad to the back lines, again focusing down onto Pablo. The Disruptor is gone, but will buy back. Meanwhile, Charlie trying to make some space here with the help of Schwan. The hammer actually connects onto the 2 of them. Pretty nicely placed. Shad gets connected onto Charlie, but with the BKB. He's able to walk it off for now, but Alliance want to continue this fight. Pablo is here with the Glimpse, drag Shad back into danger right now, but still with the God Strength, he's doing a lot of damage, but no support coming in from the rest of the team.
Oh, there's the Ravage.
What else can they really do? It looks like Galaxy just in danger. Poor old OD attempted to do something, but he will still just die. Theolacor going to be the final casualty. Can he kill Hanskin? No, he cannot.
Not even.
Well, another. But instead, looks like they're initiating challenge, getting forced off in an awkward direction there, getting bullied down. Fantastic vacuum. He dies, so does Theolacor. Does have a buyback at the very least. The damage has sort of been done, but backdoor protection is there. No creeps in the base, but just the creep army plus Charlie just bullies through it anyway.
Yeah, and those creeps are going to be back pretty soon after they've done cutting this here. Sky buys back. I mean, they got to build up damage on this OD. It's the only way, and that's precisely why Chuan is already aiming for ads.
Control up as best as possible. Okay, a little bit of miscommunication there. I think Savai Lama not on the same queue as everyone else, and as a result, he gets bullied down. Shad just blinks into his death. Destroyed in a second. GG is called an Alliance. They take the series 2-1.
Yeah, and pretty convincing in the end there.